Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Mass Effect 3 Let's Play. Oh, sudden lag spike. So previously we had just arrived on the Citadel, and Caden was admitted to Huerta Memorial Hospital. We have a few things to do here. It's just some lore and information gathering stuff, which we'll get done now. No? Okay. Um, yeah, so once we clear that, we'll be moving on to the next part of the main mission.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Yeah,
Please
we
select
only
a
have
destination.
two options now. We'll go
One
to
moment.
Huerta first, and then after that, the embassies.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
There should be a few people I can speak to, I think.
So, the nurse tells me you've refused to bathe and you only want to talk to another Asari.
Yes. Can I have a gun?
I'm sorry, no.
Maybe I could be transferred to another hospital then. Someplace unsecured. I could have a gun then, right? And no humans. Wherever you transfer me, it shouldn't have humans.
The humans are our allies. You don't trust them?
No, it's not that. How are my eyes? What color are they right now?
Maybe you could tell me what happened.
So this Asari is going through some PTSD stuff. You can actually find out more about it later on. Each time you walk past her, it'll trigger bits of it. Dr. Chakwas.
Shepard, there you are.
Dr. Chakwas, you're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Wards, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
We had a run-in with a Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Caden took the worst of it. How's he doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Major Alenko's resilience, as well as Dr. Michel's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
Yeah, if you did not manage to save Dr. Chakwas in Mass Effect 2 and you imported a save, she wouldn't be here. You'd only be speaking to Dr. Michelle.
It's been 6 months, Doctor. How have you been?
Good. I've been fortunate. When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really know what to do with me. I was never officially part of Cerberus, and I'd gotten a proper leave of absence from my previous post.
So you hadn't technically done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Collectors?
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
Do we want her on the Normandy? I guess we could, and see what happens.
Your place is in Normandy's medbay, not some lab.
I couldn't agree more. You say the word and I'm with you.
Should we? Yes, actually, I'll keep her with us. She's safer with us than below.
The Normandy wouldn't be the same without you, Doctor. Get your things. Docking bay D-24.
Yes, Commander. And thank you.
Don't thank me so soon. Remember, Joker is still aboard.
And I'd be surprised if he's been remembering his medication.
Yay, Chocolates is with us. I think that's about it.
Welcome to Serta.
All profits from sales go to help new medical research.
What's this? Tasty yet medicinal.
Serta, how can we help you?
The perfect gift. Smooth and smoky with a hint of heat. Each sip of the TM88.
Non-profit organization dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life.
Why are they still talking? I'm here. I'm in your menu. And each glass has a story to inspire. Oh, for fuck's sake. Includes deposit. Please recycle.
All
Not
profits
sure
from
what
sales
this is
go to
for,
help
but I
new
guess we could
medical
buy it.
research.
Maybe it's for chocolates? We'll definitely get this as well.
Serta is a non-profit organization dedicated to the medical needs of
Okay,
all
stop talking.
sapient life.
So that's Dr. Michelle. I think adding Dr. Chocolates as part of our team is for the war asset.
Commander Shepard, good to see you.
Dr. Michelle, it's been a long time. You've come a long way from that small clinic down in the wards.
Because of you, I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't dealt with Fist and his thugs. Now I'm head physician in the Presidium Clinic. You gave me this chance. I assume you're here about Major Alenko.
Yes, I am. Is he okay?
How is Caden doing?
The head trauma was severe, but we reduced the swelling quickly. These types of injury can go either way. He hasn't regained consciousness yet, but his vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see him if you like. He's just down the hall.
This war may leave a lot of injured people homeless. Can the Citadel clinics care for them all?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
Holy shit, that was fast.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the wards.
Okay, I think that's all we'll get out of her.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Recent intel suggests that the entire Batarian hegemony has been destroyed by an unknown force.
Nope. There are some side quests we can pick up. I remember there's one conversation you can pick up on. I guess the spatial bindings was the Solarian and the Asari. There's one more about a neurotoxin, I believe. Or does that come in later?
Hi, Doctor. Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Maybe later.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
For when I ship out?
I have some bad news. Your squad applied the Medigel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
Holy shit.
What? But I don't understand it. It doesn't even hurt.
It would if we took you off the painkillers, Lieutenant.
Oh, that must suck, man. Which one are we going into? I think this one? Oh, there's no one here. I hope she's okay. Well, she's moving, at least.
Hey, Caden. Don't know if you can hear me. But since you can't tell me to get the hell out either, I'm gonna take my chances. Don't die, Caden. You've got to fight. We need you in this. Seeing you in action again, it reminded me you're a hell of a soldier. The Alliance could sure use you. I could use you. You need anything, Doc, let me know. Come on, Caden. Fight. And that's an order.
Oh, so sweet. God, that entire scene has been ruined for me by Manslayer. God damn it. The lines just kept popping up in my head. It's good. It's also mood ruining. There should be, unless... Now I'm just thinking out aloud to myself. There should be more people here I can interact with. But I guess maybe later.
Please select a destination.
So we came from here. We're going to the embassies. Oh, the transitions are so much smoother and quicker. Nothing here yet, I think.
Please tell the Primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project. We had a Prothean obelisk that might have helped. Sadly, it was lost in the Shrike Abyssal.
Okay.
Nevertheless, we are committed to helping.
So that's how you get the side missions for the war assets. Oh, and I was just confirming the Galaxy at War map. It doesn't work through war assets gained in the single player. It's for the multiplayer. So when you play multiplayer games in certain areas of the maps that you play, you're basically playing the ground troops, trying to hold those areas. And the more that you do, the higher the percentage, which affects the war assets.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual when he's on the field. He checks in every week. Only, he hasn't checked in for a while now. A month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am. But the notes on his file state he's not under a contact ban.
Oh, you already looked. How kind of you. I'm just so worried. It's not like him to go quiet for so long.
As soon as I get news, ma'am, I'll let you know as soon as I get news.
Thank you. You're such a nice young woman. You know, you remind me of my daughter-in-law.
No, so I guess she's kind of in denial. Her son is probably KIA, killed in action. And it's kind of heartbreaking to always hear them trying to request
There is
that.
no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Mm-hmm.
Commander Shepard? Commander Humanity has questions.
Sure.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts? I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Dude, just bear with it. We're kind of galaxy at war.
Don't lose your edge. You might need it.
Oh, wouldn't mind an excuse to get my fingers dirty. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
It's the end of days. Isn't that Al Jelani's... I could have sworn there was a recording bot. That was the reporters.
I'm up to my neck in trouble, but if there's anything you need, I'll do my damnedest to help.
We could find out more.
It was Udina who made you a commander, huh?
Yeah, he's become an even bigger shot around here. Got a lot of ambition. He suspected Executor Palin was conspiring against the Council and had me investigate.
Find anything incriminating?
Yeah, enough to arrest him. And when Palin resisted, I was forced to kill him.
Holy shit.
Udina rewarded me with the promotion. And near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
Why kill him? Why not take him in?
Is the Citadel gearing up for war?
There's a false sense of security here. Even people from worlds that have gone down act like they're safe. Well, I guess it's not just human nature. We all lie to ourselves to deal with horror.
I guess that's true.
Thought things were relatively quiet here.
Well, compared to where you're coming from, sure. But the war's being felt everywhere. Millions across the galaxy have been displaced, and most of them come here.
Must have you doing somersaults.
Yeah, already allocated the bulk of my men to customs, but we're still overtaxed, cataloging and processing them all.
I really wish they would highlight which ones we went through.
Anything important going on around here?
You kidding? With the Reapers running roughshod through the galaxy, it seemed like the Council is in constant session. We got more ambassadors and dignitaries here than ever before pleading their cases. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere. Ex-wife I lost track of, and a son and daughter. They're still on Earth.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm losing myself and things I can control. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
Oh dear. So I guess, definitely he would
Both
want
have
to.
jobs to do, Bailey. I suggest we do them.
Yep. Good talking to you, Shepard.
He'd definitely want to go back to Earth to look for his kids, but he's stuck here managing the war. That's Udina. That'll come in later. This is the Spectre's office, so that's the Spectre's logo. Any comments? No? Alright. Probably on the second trip, once we've done the next main mission. Yes, I'm a Spectre. Spectre requisitions. Oh, yes, my baby. I want this. My Black Widow. Welcome to the Spectre Information Processing Center. This terminal offers secure information access and support for authorization of covert operations or requisitions. It is restricted to operatives currently on active duty with special tactics and reconnaissance. Any operation requiring payment can be executed at the terminal nearby, which supports secure and untraceable financial transactions. Is that legal? Holy shit. Fucking motorbikes. Again. Okay, Quarian Pilgrim Gen Volan. Narnima on the... Narnima? The Nima. I think that's Tali's ship. Citadel received a large credit transfer from the fleet. Gen Volan purchased tech, including high-end weapon mounts and kinetic barrier emitters from several ship service centers. On Ilium, another Quarian pilgrim, unidentified, was observed searching for a ship traveling close to the Perseus Veil. That's where the Geth are. The pilgrim was later heard saying that his pilgrimage was recalled. Data suggests the Quarian fleet is withdrawing its pilgrims and upgrading ships for combat somewhere near the Perseus Veil. Of all the times to fight the Geth, they choose now when the Reapers are invading. This could be a reaction to the Reaper invasion, but no formal offer or request for assistance has come. May instead be preparing for conflict with the Geth. God damn it. Why you do this? Of all the times to start a huge, massive intergalactic war, you have to do it when we're being invaded.
Commander, Councilor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
We've got our own problems, Councilor. Earth is not in this alone.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By our reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
By your reports.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked. By the Reapers. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Each of us faces a similar situation. Even now, the Reapers are pressing on our borders. If we lend you our strength to help Earth, our own worlds will fall.
We must fight this enemy together.
And so we should just follow you to Earth?
Even if we were to unite our fleets, do you really believe we could defeat the Reapers?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan. A blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
A blueprint for what?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
Capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
The scales. It would be a colossal undertaking.
No. I forwarded the plans to Admiral Haggett. The remnants of the human fleet are already gathering resources to begin construction.
Our initial calculations suggest it is very feasible to build.
If we work together.
Have you considered that the Reapers destroyed the Protheans? What good did this weapon do?
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you really believe this can stop the Reapers?
Well, I guess... Well, the thing is, if you put in so much effort and resources into something that does not pan out, you're gonna screw yourself over. And we have not seen any evidence this is what Liara says it is. Like, just because it was a Prothean device doesn't mean it would have been effective anyway. I'm very tempted to say this, because we don't have much options and everyone is kind of covering their own backsides. But we'll go for Paragon.
Liara believes it can work, and so do I. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together, now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
The cruel and unfortunate truth is that while the Reapers focus on Earth, we can prepare and regroup.
We are convening a summit amongst our species. If we can manage to secure our own borders, we may once again consider aiding.
I'm sorry, Commander. That is the best we can do.
Honestly speaking...
Shepard, meet me in my office.
Honestly speaking, that's fair.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
Because if you
They're a
imagine...
bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot in the Council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
They're scared, and they're looking out for themselves.
Our people are scared, and we are looking out for them the best we know how.
Counselor?
Commander, I can't give you what you need, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Primarch Vidorian called the War Summit, but we lost contact with him when the Reapers hit Palaven. Those meetings won't proceed without him. The Normandy is one of the few ships that can extract Primarch Vidorian undetected.
Yeah, before we continue, just to build up on that. I mean, it makes sense. Like, imagine if your homeworld or your country was under threat from an external army. Why would you direct resources and military to another country to help them fighting a similar war when yours is already under pressure? So it's multiple stages of war, which is the strategy, like divide and conquer.
So far, you've only explained how I can help you.
It might seem that way, but the leaders of this summit will be the ones deciding our future, the fate of our fleets, where they fight, and with whom. A grateful Primarch would be a tremendous ally in your bid to unite us.
We're at war, and you want me to play politician?
If it gets you what you need, what does it matter?
He has a point.
Our latest intelligence says that the Primarch was moved to a base on Palaven's largest moon. I've done all I can to help. The rest is up to you. There is one other thing. The Council wanted me to tell you. We've chosen to uphold your Spectre status.
How generous.
And various resources will be made available to you. Good day.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
I wonder if he's still sour that I chose Anderson over him.
The Council. You saved their lives. And for what? Apologies that boil down to maybe later. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity has created some goodwill in the galaxy. Now we cash in our chips. I will get what funding I can, what materials I can, and spread the message. Help the humans, help yourselves. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Sorry, just waiting for another motorbike to pass. Anyway, that sounds a bit extreme. But then again, if the Reapers target colonies that aren't prepared, I guess.
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Tavos is a diplomat and compromiser, but she's wrapped up in defending Asari space like a mother panther. Valorn is out of his depth. The Solarians like their wars won before they start. They're frightened now. Use that. In Sparatus, I'd take what he offers. It's strange days when the Turians are the least hostile to humans, and there's a need there.
Because of the First Contact Wars, when humans and Turians went to war.
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
Yeah, he'll definitely get results. He's very similar to the Elusive Man. He's humans first, and he'll do good and bad to make sure that comes about.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
Oh well.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Strange. No reputation boost for that. I just saw...
The Reaper called Harbinger is believed to be the oldest and largest in the Reaper Armada. From the reaches of dark space, Harbinger managed to control the Collector.
Okay. So again, the journals that you can go through and they'll read it out for you, which is lovely. Nope, nothing here. Also nothing here. Alright, then I guess we're done. Next stop, Halavan. And of course, we're gonna meet an old friend. Who should I choose? Oh, actually, before that, I'm wondering if...
Commander Shepard.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore you.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
Because if I don't ignore her, I'm gonna have to punch her, which I don't want to do.
Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
I think there's nothing else. Yeah, no one else is talking. Alright. Let's move on then. So this creepy scene has always been a little weird, off-putting. And there's that child again. So I suppose it's supposed to be reminiscent of Shepard's guilt at not being able to save the child previously. Oh, vanished. I think they're supposed to vanish around the corners. But I was too fast. Facial animation is great for something that wasn't mocapped.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you alright?
I've definitely been better.
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
Well, it's not only Earth. I mean, yes, Earth.
The Reapers are here, now. And the Council, the other races, are only interested in looking after themselves. How many civilians are dying while they wait for us to make the first move?
At least the Council can't deny the Reapers exist. They'll come around. They've got to.
Commander Shepard, I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard,
That seemed
I'm
awkward.
Comm Specialist Samantha Trainer with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
I like Trainer. She's nice. And she's skilled as well.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
No, it's my ship.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal. The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now.
Nice.
Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
It is understandable.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They're feeling threatened and want immediate solutions, not theories.
Theories are all we've got right now. What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device, when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
And that's basically the Galaxy at War map.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
Alright, no pressure. I think, yeah, that's it. So we're on level 3, I believe. War assets. The people, weapons, armies, and fleets that you've accumulated are your war assets. The overall readiness of the galaxy determines how effectively these assets will perform in the final battle. Okay. That's not too bad. Why do I have so much? So... Huh. Oh, it's because of my... shit. It's because of my multiplayer. Alright. Yeah, basically these are all the different war assets that you have currently. Mineral resources, which is 25. The Alliance frigate, which is the Normandy ship, Dyna-Allers. As you can see, they add a certain number. So, in actual fact, if you look at everything here, you would actually have only maybe, I'd say 300 to 400, and that has a 50% rating applied. That means you would probably get around 150 to 200 for your military strength, which would be much lower. As you progress through the game, you have access to more and more. Unfortunately, or fortunately, this one here, N7 Special Ops Team, is the multiplayer. When you reach a certain cap with them, you promote them, and each time you promote them, I think it gives you 10 to your war asset permanently. So 45 to 450 times I've promoted them, which is a hell of a lot. So even at 50%, we're basically done. We could fight the Reapers right now and we would win, but we won't get the best ending, which is insane. So this is the Theater of War thing, which is only multiplayer. Each conflict zone has a readiness rating that reflects its ability to contribute to the final battle. Left unattended, these zones can deteriorate and reduce the overall readiness rating, which is minimally 50. So I guess we don't need to care about that anymore, now that I've cleared it out. I totally forgot about that. We'll still be going around looking for war assets, because it's good for the law. What was that? Oh! My little spaceships.
the Council won't help.
Come on, Sarah. If Thestia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Exactly.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
I think that's a DLC mission. Let's see what we have. Tactical Mastery Note. Whoa. Priority Eden Prime. Alliance Command. Commander Cerberus has attacked Eden Prime and is now occupying the colony. Alliance forces are stretched too thin right now to attempt to liberate the colony. We've been doing what we can to covertly aid the local resistance. In the process, we've learned that Cerberus has uncovered a major Prothean artifact. We don't know what it is, but it appears to be the reason for the attack on the colony. We need you to infiltrate the colony and recover the artifact. This is the DLC mission From the Ashes. We could do that first before Palaven. Or we could do Palaven first. I think... Alright, I'll think about it first. From Glyph. Glyph is Liara's personal assistant. Some of the data you found allowed me to research an upgrade for you. Simply access the terminal in Dr. Tassoni's office at your convenience and you may choose how and when to implement it. We are getting reinforcements, a group the recruits are calling N7 Special Ops. They're soldiers, mercenaries, and other operatives, and they've been surprisingly effective against the Reapers with Alliance support. They're not technically N7, but I'm willing to let the nickname slide so long as it remains unofficial. They fought through some of the toughest battles in this war, and I'm not going to begrudge them the morale boost. Yeah, so this is to notify you of the multiplayer war assets coming in. Alliance News Network by Ruxius Aurelius, ANN contributor. Where's the Quarian fleet? The latest intelligence shows the Reapers are taking system after system at a feverish pace. Members of all races are fleeing their stations, colonies, and in some cases their homeworlds. This kind of forced exodus might seem especially familiar to the nomadic Quarians, who were pushed off their homeworld by the synthetic Geth centuries ago. But as the galaxy pushes back against the Reapers, the Quarians are conspicuously absent. Turian and Alliance spokespeople cannot provide the fleet's current location. They say they have other concerns at the moment. Whatever the Quarians are up to, they want it kept secret from the Council. After a refueling stop at Ilium, the fleet left no stated destination. And there are also reports of a galaxy-wide call for all young adult Quarians to abandon their pilgrimages to rejoin the fleet. Greedy and short-sighted powers will always try to gain the upper hand in times of galactic crisis. We can only hope that whatever the Quarians are planning does not interfere with the only thing that should matter, stopping the Reapers. I guess that's a really biased point. From Liara. A few weeks ago, I found an interesting schematic for a fully automatic sniper called the Indra. We saw that, I think. The set I commissioned had been delivered to the Normandy. You can find the rifle in the weapons lockers. The Indra will do far more good in your hands than it would sitting in a warehouse. Again, I think that's for a DLC. Flash. X1A.34. This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. All Alliance military personnel are directed to evacuate Sol System at first available opportunity. Do not attempt Earth approach. Heavy enemy resistance reported. Repeat, do not attempt Earth approach. Code channel Crimson Tactic. Tacit. Sorry, not Tactic. Earth-based Alliance personnel unable to evacuate are directed to commence any and all necessary countermeasures. All remaining Alliance personnel outside Sol Theater are directed to muster at pre-appointed staging areas and commence offensive combat operations at first available opportunity. Independent... So I guess this is Udina's broadcast from Hackett. This letter formally acknowledges your reinstatement into the Alliance Navy per Admiral David Anderson's recent verbal communication. You are directed to begin interdiction operations against any and all enemies posing a threat to Earth, its colonies, and its allies. Furthermore, you are granted diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required to support your mission. That's kinda dodge. That's a lot of leeway, actually. Alliance forces are stretched thin across the galaxy. We need your specific talents for a series of ops. These missions will open doors for the Alliance in places we can't touch through conventional means. We'll deploy operatives to hold point after you've completed your objectives. I need you to head to a Cerberus lab on the planet Sanctum. I'll brief you when you're inbound. Okay, I think those are DLC missions. Let's speak to Trainer and see what she has to say.
Come to check on your new recruit.
Yep.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Holy shit.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
Why would you need such a toothbrush? 6,000 credits.
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
I'm sure.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
Gotta love her positivity and optimism.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me.
Did not get... I mean, I understand what she's trying to say, but the technical specifics I do not get.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
So I guess they're still on their colony?
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive, and counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
Alright.
Carry on, Specialist.
That's all for getting to know her. We can go and speak to Joker. Everything seems much messier, less organized than the Cerberus version.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Did they at least validate our parking? Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake. Commander?
Alright. When they start repeating, once you've gone through all the dialogue, you can't go in and repeat stuff anymore, which actually I like, because then you know you've exhausted all dialogue options. And they still have specialized conversations later on anyway. I want to change my attire. Number one priority. Nope. Definitely not. Actually, this kind of reminds me of Cyberpunk. For some reason. Not that one. This one. I think there was one for a hoodie. And the hoodie is for the pre-order, which I did not have. But this is fine. I really like this leather jacket. Nope. Right. This is my toilet, yeah? Yeah, right. I have the N7 hoodie. I have two actually. I wanted to get this leather jacket, but leather is not easy to keep in my country. It's a very humid country, so definitely not easy. And I didn't really have any cause for wearing it anyway. Still, it would have looked cool as hell. Another ship. So these are all the ships that you had in your collection from Mass Effect 2. That's the... So this is where Kasumi was in Mass Effect 2. This is the bathroom? Yep, alright. We can go and speak to Liara and see what she has to say. If anything. I'm sure she does.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
So that's Glyph.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you've found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
I think... Oh, God, there she is. I think...
It was less than ideal. At least the Council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered. I think.
We'll go for ammo. This is
This
for...
terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
University of Ceres agreed to sponsor me at the Prothean dig on Dretirop. Very exciting. Attachment thesis on Prothean first contact protocols. I believe Dr. Joshan was right to suggest the Prothean artifacts we unearthed are from the Third Age, not the Fourth. What an embarrassing mistake. Theorem oh, so this is Liara's like personal journal. Goddess, this human shepherd has the key to comprehending the Protheans on an instinctual subconscious level. If only I could have been there when the commander touched the beacon on Eden Prime. I'll try to learn more about this cipher on board the Normandy. It's chilling to know that they're the Prothean husks. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain after what the Reapers did to them. Yeah. Operative... Oh, so this is Farron. I made contact with Tazik yesterday. The look on his face was priceless. He's not happy you put me in charge of scouting the Terminus systems. But he's doing a good job of keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and mercs on edge. The black market's unreliable, and it's getting harder to make contact with suppliers. The Alliance won't be able to rely on it as a source of crucible materials for long if things get worse. Some of the other operatives think we should cut our losses now, but I just keep asking them, when did the odds ever stop the broker? I think some of this will not be available if you did not help Liara become the Shadow Broker. If she's just Dr. Liara Tassoni, it'll be slightly different. I think. I could be wrong.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent Shadow Broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise.
but we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
Yes, that's what I said just now.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Yep.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
There's still hope.
There's still a lot of people alive down there. I have to remember that.
You will. It's the war we warned everyone about for years. And if I know you, Shepard, you'll make them proud.
Yes, I will. Maybe.
Hello again, Shepard.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
She'd have killed for it.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy.
Oh.
Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus's ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Shepard's head. He's still trying to look at Glyph, I think. Bloody bug.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers.
I bet.
It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
Holy shit.
He was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
Shepard is obsessed with Glyph.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
Okay, I'll see you later.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Holy shit, Glyph is like a little red dot.
Enjoy your day.
And Shepard and Liara are like cats staring at it. Alright, so this is the armament chamber. This is for someone else later on. Let's see if we can talk to Chocolates.
Commander?
Oh, she looks good.
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old medbay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Good. Your implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return. That's it. You're the picture of health.
How's our inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
She's got quite some fire.
You've never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
I'm wondering why she never had a family or started a family. I'm guessing it's because she had too much at stake in terms of career and her work, I'd suppose. Alright, one more place to go, and that would be the shuttle bay. Or engineering? Engineering. Shuttle bay is last. So that's Grunt's old room. Another ship? Yes. Here. All my ships are here. I think there was an option to have a hamster in Mass Effect 2, and you'd find him down there as well. But alas, no hamster.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Yeah, it's alright, I understand.
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
That doesn't sound
Do
good.
your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognitive.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Alright,
Carry
that's
on,
all.
Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
It's good to see everyone, Edie growing on everyone. That's what I like to see. Oh, someone... Zaid's previous room. Oh, Allers is here. Okay. Well, this looks really cozy. Holy shit.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
She's done her homework.
What are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry. Commander.
Okay, nothing else. She doesn't have much dialogue options. I think she's a potential romance option. There's, I guess you could say, something for everyone. So this person here is Steve. He's the gay romance option. Trainer is the lesbian romance option. Vega is straight female shepherd option. Liara can do both. Hayden can do both. Ooh, I'm trying to think. Is there one specific one for male shepherd? Tali. What are these? Buy Medigel upgrades. Ah, okay, so I can get stuff without going to the actual store itself, which is absolutely fucking fantastic. Ooh, okay, sniper rifle. Don't mind getting this. And this, of course. Inferno armor. Power recharge speed plus 30 and damage plus 30. That could be useful if we're going to up the difficulty, but I think for now, we'll just leave it. Shotgun spare thermal. I want the ultralight. You can... I think the more main missions you do, the more you'll get available. Ah, these are the... so you see 2s and then that's how you get them. You can only go up to 5 for this first playthrough. When you do New Game Plus, you can go to 10. We're gonna use the Mantis, I think, so we'll get this up. Because I want to get it as light as possible. Okay, we'll leave that. Now for this shotgun, the Piranha. Actually, I don't want the Piranha. There's one more gun. I think it's called the Marauder, something like that. That shotgun is my favorite. I want that one. So I'll leave it for now. And I'll do some oh, remove you. Definitely don't want you. Yeah, we'll do some mods and see what we can add on. Alright, so this will be the build for the Mantis. Shredder, alright. Ideally, I would like... Or should I go for a... Nah, I don't like any of them. Alright, so that's the build we're gonna use. Let's speak to... I guess we could speak to Steve first.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
At ease.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Jack of all trades. His eyes are so fucking blue. They're so distracting. In a good way.
This armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
Well, good thing they thought about such things.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident, and practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So, you can fly fighters and fix them?
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck.
CAG?
They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
Oh dear. So, no Hammerhead.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design.
Holy
Quick
shit.
drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected.
Just for a shuttle?
It flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
I understand. I can't remember if we went to Ferris Fields.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
I don't think we did. I remember there's one more ship somewhere here. Model ship. It's in some weird out-of-the-way place. Maybe? Maybe not. Alright, let's talk to Vega.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
Just came down to talk.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I'm sure I can. Dude, you have no idea who you're messing with.
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
It's not my fault.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Blaming me?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So? Maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, loco.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
Long as you remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
Yeah, not every conversation is gonna go that way when you speak to him. But it adds a bit of a variety, I guess. Okay, now that we're done... Alright, I think what we're gonna do is we're going to go for the Ashes DLC. Whoa, look at all the little... Ah, I think that's the texture pack kicking in. Looks beautiful. So, conquered systems. Clusters already conquered by the Reapers can be accessed using the Normandy stealth drive. Search these clusters for survivors, salvage, and valuable intel. I think we're currently here, and all the areas with Reapers are the areas that are infested with Reapers. You can go elsewhere, like here, and you don't get much out of it. It's only places with the Reapers that have certain things. I'm assuming. Later on anyway, everywhere will get infested with Reapers. Normandy is equipped with new and improved scanning pulse that can detect objects of interest. Use this to uncover war assets, artifacts, intel, and fuel as you fly around the system. Be aware, however, that each time the pulse is used, the chance that Reapers will enter the system to investigate is increased. If a Reaper enters the system you are in, flee and wait until you have completed a mission before returning. Alright, it's very different from the probe function from Mass Effect 2. You do that. You set out a ping. And this ping will trigger if there's something. If it's a main mission, the Reapers won't come. But if it's a side mission, the Reapers will actually... Oh, we'll leave this. We don't need that now. The Reapers will actually come and ping you. So, again, you can still scan like you did in Mass Effect 2, but you're not looking for resources, you're looking for war assets. Prothean data files. So here it'll tell you 100% assets recovered, then you don't need to scan anymore. Eden Prime. Poor Eden Prime, everything is always happening here. I think Eden Prime has had missions in Mass Effect 1, 2, and now 3. Was attacked by a Geth force led by the rogue Spectre Saren Atreus. So that's first game. Colony founded, 4.2 million. We'll only have, yep, these two. I don't really like this armor, nor this. I like this one. His armor. This one's a bit bulky. That looks stupid. Looks like a gorilla. Alright. We'll stick to this. Alright, loadout. I think I'm good. Hirana and Harrier. And for her... this has better damage. We could go for the Punisher. Okay. Because it doesn't really matter. Acolyte might be good for her as well. Oh, nothing? Alright. We'll give it a try. Oh wow, that's a lot of... Increased force and damage. Increased bonus. Oh, I want this. And then the last one would be, I think, here? We could do a fitness one. What's this? Melee and melee. Health and barrier. Health and barrier again. I guess we could go for this one, just for now. There's nothing else I really want. Level 4 warp. Ah, if I can detonate her warp, which I often do. In fact, I think I already did this. No, I didn't. Okay. Health and shield, recharge speed. That could be useful. I'll give her the warp first. No, we'll give her this. Oh shit, James.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began.
Yep.
Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
And where you went up against Saren and the Geth for the first time, no?
Yes. And now with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Yeah, I remember.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
How bad?
A lot of dead civilians. Lost one of my men, Jenkins, to a Geth drone.
Reports said Saren had bombs set up to wipe out the whole colony.
Yeah.
Not on my watch.
Damn straight, Loco.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
Yeah, that's an understatement. These people definitely have it rough.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
Steve is so prim and proper. I guess a service professional. Alrighty.
Survivors.
First thing is I
Come
want.
on, we need to find the dig site.
Oh, so much more ammo. That's great. I think I want incendiary over biotic.
Beautiful colony once.
They came
Or
back after the Geth attack.
warp ammo.
They'll come back from this.
The city on Earth where I grew up was hard and dirty. I can see it as a war zone. Eden Prime doesn't deserve this.
No.
Nobody does. But they'll be stronger for it.
Let's hope so.
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Hey, Liara, you ever find dinosaurs while you're digging around?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Hey, I just like dinosaurs.
James Vega is kind of goofy, like a little kid. Oh? What? I'm still short on ammo? For what? Well, there's definitely no one around. However, everything looks really pretty. Processing update. We've taken more able-bodied men and women from pacified neighborhoods. The colonists generally have accepted the story that they have gone to perform tedious but safe manual labor in a Cerberus research camp on the other side of the planet. And when we increased food rations as payment for the work, most of the complaints died out. Maintain the story as long as possible. We don't have the manpower to fight the entire colony. And if these families knew they were ever going to see their sons and daughters again, there'd be no way they'd cooperate.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
Do it. Did she do it? I'm sure she did.
There. That's the elevator that leads down into the dig site. Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
You mean a collector? Those things the Reapers turned the Protheans into?
No, an original unmodified Prothean who's still alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Uplifted, huh? Like when the Solarians helped the Krogan to evolve a little... faster.
Yes. Judging by the dig sites like the Prothean Archive on Mars or here on Eden Prime, the Protheans wanted other species to learn. It's clear that they prize knowledge, growth, and cooperation with the rest of the galaxy.
I mean, it is impressive, but it does sound too friendly.
They had an empire that spanned the entire galaxy. It's unlikely they did that just by playing nice.
Of course. They must have had an impressive military as well. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it.
Dream
the
on,
life
Liara.
signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Oh, here they come.
Heads up!
Is that? Yep, it is. Shit. Snipers. Are they going to... No. Where's that other sniper? Oh. Oh, there she is. Shit.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
Okay, so far nothing else. Alright, that looks good. The snipers seem to be moving much faster. Oh. Okay, I guess that's from... That's the soldier from Eden Prime? Ah, okay. I remember, I think, that area. Let's check here first. There should be some stuff. There's some smoothing going on that I don't really like. Okay, never mind. We'll just ignore it. It's like a motion blur, which I find really annoying. Anything here? Oh, yes there is. Fuck me. That is... Ah, shit. That's annoying. There, be careful. Gotcha. Oh. Where's James? Where the fuck is James? Oh, there he is. Ow, 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 ow. How do I get in there? Oh, you piece of shit. Here? No, not there. Oh. Ah, there you are. God damn it. Well, I hit something. There you go.
There. That lab found footage of the
Alright.
Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Okay, let's go and check out the other areas first. That was really bad. I was distracted by something. Resistance information update. We've gotten word from our source within Eden Prime's resistance movement that we can expect an attack on our security center between 2200 and 2300 tomorrow night. They're pulling in forces from across the colony. This gives us the perfect chance to destroy their leadership. Once the attack is contained, allow Dr. William Cambiata to escape. Firing near-miss shots to keep it realistic. He's given us good information, and with luck, the locals will see him as a daring hero and the only man to escape the Cerberus trap.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
So, William Cambiata is a mole? Where did we come from? I'm kind of lost. I think around here. I don't think there's anything up there. Let's see what's here. Lab 6. Where? Oh, that was where we were just now. Oh. Fucking smoke bombs again. Where? Oh, there. Oops. Oh, fuck. No. Oh. Where'd he go? Oh! Alright. Fine. Where is... Okay, it seems to be gone. Oh, no you don't. Oh. Ah, shit. Too much stuff. Alright, let's try again. Here you go. Oh. Where is it? Ah. Ah. Okay. Darn it.
Right away.
Let's switch. Oh.
found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
That was annoying. So I guess we've cleared out all the mandatory areas. I guess I'm coming in here. Yes, it looks like it. Credits. Okay, so let's start this one then.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker?
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
So I guess that's their equivalent of a Prothean husk.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And the signal they used.
Perfect. Then we just need to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Ooh, level up. Nice. Alright, there's one more room that we saw at the other end. But I don't think we need to fight anymore. We should be done. Sorry if I'm a little distracted. Getting texts from my other half about dinner. I'm trying to play and message at the same time.
While having drinks and watching the game.
Son of a bitch, this was somebody's home.
Well, why are they all wearing armor then? I don't know. Minor detail. But Mass Effect 3 is all about minor details. We've been here. Yeah, we've been here. So that room is the last one. Then I think we're done. After that, we can head over to the Protheans' coffin? Stasis pod. Coffin. Nothing? Alright.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Oh.
Third of our people.
Alert! Broadside bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
You understood that one too?
Yes.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Yep, let's go. Shit. Oh, God. Oh, this will be good. Is he gonna burn down? Okay, he did. Oh. Where the hell? Is it hitting me? Yeah, it is. Fuck. I can't get in. Okay, 2 bloody turrets. Because there are 2 turrets here. Ah. I'll let them come to me then. Oops. Holy shit. How? So far. Okay, this looks like a good spot. Okay, let's do this. Oh shit, no, 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 no. Good shot. Fucking engineer. Where'd it go? I'll leave that for Liara. Ugh. Did she get it? Oh, finally, I died so much there because of the fucking turrets. That was very amateurish of me. And I used to be able to solo gold difficulty in multiplayer. I've lost my edge.
They've retracted the bridge. We have to find another way across.
Okay. Wait, weren't we here just now? No. I need to not jerk my mouse around so much. Sorry if anyone's getting a little bit of motion sickness. Wait, we've already been here. So how are we getting across? Like, oh, okay. Like physically just walk down. And then here? I guess they're gonna drop more shit on us. Or not yet. Hello? Nope, no one. At least for now.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
So where are we holding?
Inbound, Commander. We'll have to hold this position.
Yeah, but from where? Ah, okay. Darn. Too far. I guess I could.
Here they come.
Is it gonna pull them up? Well, hold up that one. Oh no. Where? Okay. Finally. Oh, good throw. Oh, some fire? What? Where? Ah. Dodge. Bad shot for me.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Yeah.
Wish my corner man was here. I could use an ice pack.
Corner man? The fuck is a corner man?
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
Oh, I need ammo. Quick.
If anybody's low, there's a Cerberus supply cache in the building next door.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Where? Okay, I think that should be. Oh my god, sweet Jesus, no.
Heavy mech, don't let it get close.
Fuck me. Oh no. Okay, I guess I should have stayed in the building. Well, it's definitely a challenge now. Oh. So if I had my Black Widow, I could have actually killed the pilot inside and left the Atlas alone. Is that going to... It is. Ow. Fucker. James, careful. Okay, let's try this. Ow.
Heavy mech, don't let it get close.
Okay. I guess I'll take care of all these things. God fucking damn it. Well, they're good at dodging at least. You two doing a... Oh my god, no. Where is it? Oh, there it is. So that bit there is the weak spot. Fuck. Ah. Okay. Shit. Okay, let's get everyone up. Bastard. Oh, hi. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Ah, finally. Holy shit, that took a lot of effort.
There, you can open the life pod now.
Oh, let me catch my breath. This mission is harder than I thought. I don't know whether it's because of my ineptitude or because I'm starting it way too early. Probably the former. Anyway, that should be done.
There, you've got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
Well, that was very quick, actually.
Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now. Neutron bombardment underway. The bunker is secure, Commander Javik.
What is left of it? A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods! I need the few that are left!
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that.
That was a cool scene.
How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So
That's
you
so
were
cool.
reading me while I was seeing
Our last moments. Our failure.
your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Awkward. Yeah, Javik is the OG racist.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Well, maybe not a racist.
Our
Xenophobe?
scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
Well, I'm pretty sure that he could kill everyone in this room without blinking an eyelid.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
Could be a she.
Depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Among other things.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
Vengeance.
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters.
I love that line.
This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No, it contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered.
I'm sorry.
He's such a sarcastic bitch. I love him.
What do you wish to know?
So, because he has this, I guess, superiority complex, anything you say, he's just gonna sarcastically say, "Oh wow, you've finally done it. Good job."
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
Well, I think Shepard's a little wrong. It does sound like what the Asari do when they mind meld.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
It's kind of coincidental. Of all the beacons I picked up, it had to be one that conveyed the Reapers. I could have very well picked up a beacon about, I don't know, a shopping list.
So could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Well done.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered. What sort of government did you have? And can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time, the Metacon War, we were turning the tide until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago in ways we could never imagine.
It's quite an interesting theory. So everything happens cyclically in a certain amount of time, normally 50,000 years. And some of them, there are certain prerequisites, I guess you could call them. And one of them is the discovery of AI. When a civilization creates AI, that's when it's one of the requirements to start the Reaper invasion. So, Quarians and Geth.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you. I think. What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No, but they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Yeah, typical military strategy. Decapitation, remove the head, and the body will not know what to do. But of course, you have the opposite, which is too many heads, which can cause infighting, but there are ways to deal with that as well.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies.
He's such an ass.
Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik, though I still need time to recover. The shock has not worn off yet.
I understand. This must be a hell of an experience for you. We're just glad to have you aboard, Javik.
God, he's such a snarky ass. I think I can read the data pad.
So much has been lost. So much has changed. And yet the Reapers are still here.
No. Alright. I don't know if I can speak to others about the new Prothean. You can pop by the shuttle bay and see what they have to say.
Commander?
Nope, nothing. So they only have new dialogue after main missions, I believe. Oh, before we go... Ah, okay, all my ships are back. Wonderful. This would be for my fish, which I get later on.
Those poor colonists on Eden Prime. First the Geth attack, now Cerberus. For what it's worth, our new crew member doesn't need a translator himself, but he shared a Prothean language tutorial program. It was apparently designed for servant races being inducted into the Empire. Charming cultural clue.
Yeah. Okay, nothing. Yep, so I think we're gonna stop it here for now. That was quite a long recording, at least for me. I still haven't fully recovered, and I don't want to push myself too much. I realize that it's partly my issue because I kept dying so much during the Eden Prime mission. I will be cutting that out, but I think I died 6 or 7 times for whatever reason. Anyway, I hope it has been nice to catch Mass Effect 3 with the update, well, with the HD textures. I guess it's not yet an update, but this is what I'm assuming it'll look like once they release the Legendary Edition. Yeah. I think... So this is a side mission. This is... I think this is somewhere else. We want to go to Priority Palaven. The rest can wait. Yeah, so I think we'll stop it here for now. The next mission, we should have much more action rather than story-driven. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this retextured Mass Effect 3 playthrough. Let me know what you think if you have any comments. If not, I hope that you all are doing well. Take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye.